Hello my loves, welcome yourselves back to another video on my channel. This week's video is going to have quite a few deja vu vibes in the way that we've kind of reviewed this product before, but not really, because another brand have brought out the same product but their own version of it. I was really surprised to see this because I didn't realise brands were actually allowed to do this. I know that they obviously have their core products like foundations, powders, concealers, bronzers, all of that, but I didn't think that they were allowed to bring out their own versions of such a niche product. If you aren't really aware of what I'm talking about, I'll just fill you in quickly. Quite a few months ago I did a review on the L'Oreal Micro Tattoo Definer pen. I'll link it above if you have not seen that video, but I was quite surprised to see that recently Maybelline have come up with their own version of this pen. So this is the Maybelline Tattoo Brow Micro Pen Tint. As you can see, if you've tried the other product, there are a lot of similarities to this, I have to admit. I'll try not to make this a comparison video, but I feel like it may be a little bit. Obviously the first time around I had nothing to compare it to, so it would be quite nice to compare the differences. But if you haven't seen this before, I would just fill you in a little bit on the background of this product. So this product itself is supposed to simulate the effect that you'd get from microblading, obviously just on a less permanent scale. It has a really dainty and defined felt tip applicator to help apply the product with. Comes in 3 different shades and retails for $9.99. You can get this online from like Boots, Superdrug, probably get it on the Maybelline official website itself as well. I was a little bit surprised that they only had 3 shades of this. I picked up the medium brown because I don't really like my brows to look too dark. Last time I think I used the ebony, which was the darkest shade that they had, and it made my brows look super dark. Obviously it filled them in quite nicely, but it did make them look really dark. So I thought I'd go a shade up just to kind of compensate for that this time. So as usual, I'm going to go off and take all the makeup off that I have on my eyebrows, whether that be brow gel or just accidental foundation that I've got in there from when I was doing my makeup earlier. Once I've done that, I will swatch the product on the back of my hand, and then I will jump straight into trying out this product for you guys. Girls, so as you can see, I have gone through and used the product to fill in my brows. I definitely have some pros and some cons I want to go through with you guys. So first of all, I definitely would say that this product is very pigmented in the way that it is. It's not too much, but it's not too little. Definitely a buildable and workable product. You have to go in, if you want a more darker defined look, you need to go over the area a couple of times, maybe wait in between for it to dry a little bit first, because obviously if you're putting wet product onto wet product, it may smear around just a little bit. So just keep that in mind if you are thinking of building it up. I was a little bit worried at the start that I'd maybe got the shade that was a bit too light for me, but just looking at my brows, they do look a lot darker in my opinion. I will obviously put before and after so you can see. Definitely helped fill out the tail of my brow here. I always have a little bit more sparseness on that side than I do on that side. I did have to go in and keep building up that bit here, but once obviously I'd let it dry in between, work that bit out, they did fill in quite nicely. Another thing I definitely want to point out is before I actually went in and used the product, I did a little swatch on the back of my hand, as you saw. How defined are the strokes of this product though? I was really pleasantly surprised by this. Very pigmented, really defined stroke. I would definitely recommend using this product before you do your makeup, like completely barefaced, because I think I might have had a little bit of makeup left, but I did have to go in, as you could see, and kind of brush through to get a bit more moisture back into the nib of the felt tip pen. Ugh, I hate that word, moisture. Ugh. So other than having to wait for the product to dry in between when you wanted to build it up, and the fact that Maybelline have only released this in 3 different colours, people do have other shades of brows other than blonde, medium and dark brown. So maybe a few more shades Maybelline would be nice in the future. I definitely say those are the only negative things that I have to say about this product. All round, I think it's a really good product, really pigmented, great for if you're on the go, if you just want a little bit to fill in your brows. Coming on to my last point, would I say that this is like a makeup must-have? You need to have it in your makeup bag, you can't live without it? Possibly not. Maybe if you're somebody that feels like they need to give their brows more of a shape, so if you're drawing in the tails of your brows and then filling them in like that, or giving your brow at the front a shape, I don't feel like this would be beneficial to you if you are doing that type of thing. This product is more filling out the sparse areas rather than creating a full-on shape. I feel like you would be there for an incredibly long time waiting for the product to dry and then building it up and building it up. Like, you could do that, but I feel like there are other products that maybe would be better suited for that type of thing. If you're looking for a more natural brow, if you have brows like I do where there's just a couple of patches where you just need to fill them in a little bit, this would definitely be perfect for you. Anyway, that is it for this week's video. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments down below. Also tell me, have you used this product before? Have you used the L'Oreal product before? How do you think they compare? I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this product. I'll also leave a picture of my face over here so you can click and go over to my channel and subscribe, and I'll also leave a couple of links to other videos over here to make it even easier for you to carry on watching. Other than that, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you have a super lush weekend as usual. I make videos every single week, so hopefully I will see you again next week for another video. Bye!